Everybody, here a new video from Rene from Spain. And before I start making this video, I'm going to drink some of this Monster, because this morning I had to wake up very early, 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to take somebody to the airport. You know, it's like 1 hour drive and then 1 hour drive back. And of course, normally I don't wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, normally I wake up at 9 o'clock, or no, sometimes earlier, of course, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock I wake up normally. But of course this time I had to wake up 5 o'clock, because I need a little bit of extra energy, and nothing better than a Monster. You know, it's really a drink I like. Okay, this video is going to be about Skull Fist. I mean, Skull Fist together with Cauldron and Enforcer are probably my favorite new wave of traditional heavy metal bands at the moment. I mean, actually, since they started a couple years ago. I mean, these three bands I just named, to me, are just amazing, because of course they play old school heavy metal, like the way a lot of bands were playing in 82, 83, 84. But I also think that they give it not an original touch to it, but by writing good songs, you know, very catchy songs, and sometimes putting some extra melody into the songs, they create something fresh, you know. And of course, people like me that have been listening for metal for around 25 years by now, I mean, still bands like Skull Fist are very interesting, you know, because they just know how to write good songs. And I think that's the most important thing of a band, you know, when they write good songs. Okay, a little bit of history. I mean, Skull Fist started in Toronto in 2006, and they later released in 2010 this mini CD with 5 songs. 5 songs on here, and of course great songs, all of them. Okay, and later, you know, only one guy went on with the band, Jackie Slaughter, you know, the singer. Why he was the only one? It was because the other two, I mean the woman and the other guy, you know, Scratch, the lead guitar, and Alison Thunderland, the drummer, they went on and they formed AXXION, you know, another traditional heavy metal band, and they released till date this mini LP and this LP last year in 2013. But of course the guy behind the band, Jackie Slaughter, behind Skull Fist, he went on with the band and he released this first full-length album with 2 new band members, with Casey Slade on bass and Johnny Nesta on guitar. This is a great album that I bought directly, I think from the drummer. Yes, from the drummer. No, from the drummer, no. From somebody else. You know, I bought, I don't know, I don't remember from which guy I bought this. But I bought this directly at one of their concerts in Murcia, in the south of Spain. And this came out in 2011. And just recently, with the same lineup as this one, they released a new record. Chasing the Dream. I mean, this album had bad critics before it came out, because some songs, you know, had some songs that they put on YouTube before this came out. The singer, his voice went through a little filter. You know, people are complaining that his voice was not the same anymore as on this record, for example. But of course, you can if you check out Hour to Live, for example, you can hear that special touch to his voice, you know, like went through a kind of a filter in the studio. I think it's cool. I like it. I mean, I have nothing against that. I just like that voice. But that voice doesn't sound during all the records. You know, some songs, his voice sounds more like he did on here. Okay, I mean, this album to me, I mean, I'm really honest about this. It's the best album to date. I mean, I love their mini LP and their first LP, but this one, for me, it's just impossible to stop listening to this. Listen to this, for example. I mean, this song is Bad for Good, and it's probably the most commercial song to date by the band. It has a cauldron touch to it, you know, because you all know that cauldron is a little more melodic. And I think Bad for Good, that it's playing right now, also had that touch. Then we have here also Sign of the Warrior. That's just a great song, and it's actually an old track. That song was already on this EP too. All the songs that I love is Call of the Wild. I mean, that's amazing, and the guitars sound very much like Iron Maiden on it. But the melody of the song, you know, of Call of the Wild is very much Tokyo Blade. You know, it could have been on the debut album from 1983 by Tokyo Blade. But always with a Skull Fist touch to it, you know. They don't copy 100%. I mean, they're still trying to do their own thing, you know, and I think that's great. Another thing that shows that they are good musicians is the Scratch Not That. I mean, that's track number 8, and it's an instrumental. Very cool instrumental, and you can hear really, they are really, you know, they know how to play their instruments. And I think, of course, that's very important, you know, if not fuck off, no, I think, you know, because there's so many bands around, and if you're not good, it's better if you do something else, you know, but don't play guitar or don't play drums if you don't know how to play it. I mean, rehearsal first and then go to a studio or then record something. But first rehearse, then play live, and then years later, or if you're very good already after a year, record something. Record a demo, then a single or a vinyl or a CD or whatever you want. But first you have to know how to play the instruments. And these guys are very young. I mean, you can see how young they are. See? But they know what they are doing, you know, they feel heavy metal deep in their hearts. And I think that's very, very important. I mean, this album is a must-have. There's not one song on here that's not good. You know, I don't want to name all the songs. I mean, just check this CD out, maybe on YouTube or wherever you want. And later, if you like it, buy it. Because of course, this band need our support. Because these guys are true to the bone. And I love the slogan they have on this album. Under the Skull Fist logo, it says, "The true must keep the spirit alive." And I agree with them. These guys are keeping the true traditional heavy metal spirit from the early 80s alive, releasing cool stuff. That's why check this band out. This CD is amazing. I mean, I can show you some more things of it. For example, here you have the lyrics with some photos. See? And it's just great. Maybe it will come out on vinyl too, I don't know. I don't think it came out on vinyl yet. But this came out on Noise Heart Records. And it's just released. I mean, in 2014 this came out. Noise Art Records. And it just came out maybe a month ago. If you are into traditional heavy metal, I think you will like songs like You're Gonna Pay, Mean Street Rider, Call of the Wild, or Sign of the Warrior that I named before already. Buy it and stay heavy!